The silence of root and river, soft as a secret, the air suffocating with green. We trespass, and the land does not forget. In the night the shadows speak, the wind is a tongue learning old grief. No boundary, only the ripple of things unwanted. You thought the marsh would hold you, but it listens. Listens for bones, for dreams, for stories like water, drowned and returned. Not a corpse, but something black that breaks the spell. Life returning where death should have been. He crosses himself for protection, not for river, but phantoms with hands always reaching, never to hold, never to let go. We set up shop, curtain, tent, fire, while the echoes gather, hundreds of silver eyes never sleeping. Moon gleams over islands nobody names. Wind wants to tell you something. Maybe this is the last lesson. Above, bronze figures spiral, not gods, not men. Something unsayable dancing in the leaves where our language ends. The darkness trembles, as if afraid of us or making us afraid of them. A personality, far older than our journey. The river dreams, whispers to the moon about us. They were here. That's enough. Madness is a closed room where the walls pulse, guilt slithers like shadow. No forbidden ends, just endless echo. Under the floorboards, everything listens, the rhythm of fright, of memory, of wanting not to be found. The house decays, so do we. So does everything held too close. Eyes split open the night, every betrayal has a shadow. Every shadow has a price. Lock the doors, the party never stops for play or prophecy. Until the mask is one we cannot remove. Let the blade swing as the clock counts down to nothing. We all lie still before the last slice of time. Never, never comfort. The bird's speech always a wound. Candlelight meets dust, the old wallpaper curling inward, as if the house meant to swallow us whole. All silence is a confession. The final moment, unmasked. Not a party, but a reckoning. What is ordinary is only the mask. The monster wears your smile when nobody looks. The city is a split tongue, one side sings, the other bites. Release the beasts not with rage, but with hunger. What if liberation is also a wound? The lamplight flickers, a man walks home alone and surrounded by himself. Put down the scalpel, the body remakes, the mind not choice, but gravity. Lips on my wrist, beautiful danger, love. Like the sharp slip of teeth, always a lesson in letting go. Shadows pressed in velvet halls teach me fear is another way to dream. The night is full of guests, their names buried in dust, kissed into silence. Her face closer than my own. Reflection is possession. What is seduction if not the promise to be changed by someone who wants only to taste your ending?
You travel far. Imagine it's a transaction, but the contract always signed in hunger. The doors open, not to let you in, but to keep you past dawn. We come and we go, but some dinner parties never end. Every country hopes fear is foreign sometimes. It arrives speaking your language. Not a beast, not a lover, but the edge of both. Sown from solitude, he walks searching for hands that will not flinch. Lightning and longing. Life wakes because of our mistakes. Wanting only to belong, we push him out into the snow. I am not a god, but sometimes I dream of making one. What we build, nature undoes quietly, with ferocious patience. Every old book opens elsewhere. The dust is more alive than we imagine. Secrets pressed in paper, waiting for a reader brave enough or foolish enough to look. The footsteps echo not down the corridor, but in the mind. The classroom is a mausoleum. Every lesson breaks the seals. Learning is a spell, sometimes it saves, but often it calls what should remain quiet. Between waking and sleep, the wolves call and the ground shifts. Glass is thin, safety is a story. The house crumbles, but the night stands unmoved, invincible. Your name inside the walls, called by things not quite alive. We survive terror, not by escaping, but by letting it become something worth speaking.